Welcome back, friends. It has been a long couple of days. I'm sorry I haven't gotten a video out, but I've been on a bunch of meetings with the bank, and they hooked me up with a business guy and a financial advisor guy, and a lot of things got worked out. So I do need to take this load over to the lumber mill. It's going to get sold, but I did get approved for a very substantial loan. We're going to be getting at least $500,000 loan. Now, part of that, though, is I am going to be buying a couple of new businesses, because when I went in and started talking to them, they didn't quite understand why I just wanted a loan for equipment when they thought I should be doing some other stuff. So they hooked me up with the business guy, and he said I really needed to think about vertical integration. So besides even just doing a lumber mill, because we looked at the lumber mill in town and he agreed, he kind of thought that maybe it was not set up the best, and that it might not be the wisest of investments. So we're going to be getting some other after-the-fact manufacturers, I guess, kind of stuff that'll take some of the boards and things and mill them down. Now, I want to get this sold off because I'm waiting on that money to drop in. As soon as it drops in, I've already got the bids on the businesses, and we're going to probably be getting those purchased by the end of the day. So there's no need for me to keep any of this lumber. We need to just sell it, and I will still probably need at least a little bit of money for equipment or something, because I'm also going to have to purchase some lumber to actually go and take into the businesses, because although they're turnkey operations, ooh, that's a little bit tight. They're turnkey operations. They've already got staff and management and everything else. I don't need to worry about any of that, but they don't have any production running right this minute. So we need to get that going so that I don't waste any of my money, because we need to make all of the money back as quickly as we can too, because I'm going to be taking on a $500,000 loan. So we're going to get all of this sold off here, and I don't know, I was kind of hoping that at least by noon I'd have the money coming into our account. I'm not exactly sure when that loan's going to get, officially approved and drop in, but I already know I've been approved for it and that I will be getting it. Alright, so let me go. Let's get all these straps undone, I guess, at least. Actually, let me back that up a little bit more. I'm not quite in that loading zone as perfectly as I could be, I think. How's that look? Yeah, it looks a little better. Let me get all these straps undone real quick here first, because, I mean, if anything falls out at this point, so what? It's all going to get unloaded right here anyway. And I will go talk to our guys, the lumber mill here, about selling all of this off. Alright, I'll be back in just a minute here. Alright, well that took a little bit longer than I expected, and they actually don't have this unloaded quite yet. Well here, let me get them to get this unloaded first, and then I'll tell you guys the exciting news that's happening here. Alright, so that all got taken care of, and I got paid off for that load. I was hoping for a little bit more, but that's okay, because now for the exciting news. Other than the fact that our loan dropped in, I got to talking to the owner of the mill here, to Sam, and, well, it turns out that they've been looking for some new equipment themselves. I kind of started grumbling about how I wanted to change things up and needed some new stuff, and he was telling me, yeah, I know, their front loader that they've been using, he's kind of thinking is on its last leg. I don't want to get into an accident here. And, they've been looking for an excavator or a crane or something that they can get kind of to supplement because they don't expect their... Dang it. These trailers are so long with the both of them connected. They don't want to completely scrap it yet. They don't think they need to. Alright, let's just back in here. This guy go first. I'll come a little bit wider if I can. So they've been looking for something. I mentioned that I had that excavator that I was going to sell off, and we kind of worked out a deal. I told him I was going to need some lumber, and so it's going to work out. He's trading me lumber that I'll need for the two businesses here, and in exchange, I'm going to trade him the excavator. So I'm going to get way more lumber out of it than I would have if I just sold the thing off and then bought the lumber. And he's getting the excavator for cheaper than he would if he bought it used or bought a new one or anything else. So this is going to work out really good. Now, I do need to get a trailer because even though it's right across the street, I don't think we should just be driving that across the street. We'll take it over there on a trailer, and then we'll need something to load all the lumber up on anyways because it's more than that little trailer's gonna hold. So we are gonna have to go see about doing all that. I am selling him that claw too, which we could have kept, but he needs one. He needs the equipment for it, and it was kind of a make or break sort of thing. Give me a few minutes. Let me hop on the phone. Let me check on my deals with the businesses, with buying those out, since that money hasn't gone out, which is kind of weird. And I will see. I'll give the shop a call, see if we can get a trailer. Alright, well, Bob came through for me down at the shop. He does have a trailer he can get me right now. Unfortunately, I'm not going to have my new excavator or any other equipment yet. Let's get that all unhooked. But he does have the trailer, so we can get this excavator taken over and traded. The money did come out for those businesses. The bank just kind of made a mistake and didn't get paid over right away like it should have. So we'll grab at least some of this lumber, I hope, and take it right over. If not, maybe I'll have to grab our other trailer and take some over or something. I know I have a lot of lumber that we're going to be picking up. I don't know how long it's going to take them to get everything loaded. He did say he would load it for me, but he wasn't sure how quickly that'd be able to get done. I need to watch my speed here. Alright, so here's our brand new trailer. A nice big low boy. Alright, let's get everything hooked up here. And it does have some plot extensions and things, so we'll be able to hook up to it really well. Alright, so let's get back over to our excavator and get it loaded up here so that we can take it over to the mill and get our trade taken care of. We're just going to pull off right here and pull around. Just kind of straighten it out here. Alright. Now, I guess give me just a minute or two. Let me get figured out where exactly all the ramps are. Kind of looks like they're in there and everything else. Get this all opened up so that we can get it loaded. Alright, so we've got all that opened up. My only concern is all we've got are these two small metal ramps. They did lock in pretty well. I'm just hoping that it's not going to be too flimsy or too narrow for our excavator here. Let's see how close we can bring this in here without getting underneath the cab itself. Okay, that looks like that's going to be about it. Now we have to be very careful here. Oh boy. Oh, please manage to get this up. Let's just gun it. Yeah, that's it. Oh, that is almost perfect. I didn't do the greatest job centering it. Let's try and fix this just a little bit here without falling over or breaking anything. How's that looking? Kind of almost did a little bit too much now, didn't I? Alright, well that's I think as good as we're gonna get it. So we're gonna call that good here. Let's shut this off. Strap this thing down if I can. There we go. We've gotten a few straps around the tracks at least here. Alright, I think that should be good, especially since we're just taking it across the street. I'm still not sure if I'm going to return this thing or not. I think we will. I think we're going to return it. We're going to get a regular cable yarder. But we'll see. I got to get our... There we go. Got our ramps put back. Alright, now let's make sure we don't flip this. Because we do have a very, very tall load here. In fact, you know what? We're gonna go around a long way here to the right. Because I don't want to risk doing that sharp of a turn and flipping this whole trailer with the excavator and losing all of the value. Because even though I'm not making money off of this deal, I mean, we're making... I think if I were to turn around and sell all the lumber, I'm making close to like 400,000 in lumber. Kind of glad I didn't go the other way. I might have gotten T-boned by that train with the way those go. Come on. Yeah, because over at the mill, they were really willing to give me my money's worth. I mean, he's given me everything pretty much at cost. So I'm making significantly more than I would have just by selling this trailer or this excavator off. This is going to be a terrific deal for us. Alright, let's get this unloaded here. I have one in there, I thought I did. Come on, get that strap off. And can I get to that one? Oh, there's a couple of them under there. Alright, I think that's it. Looks like it. Alright, let's get this unloaded. Maybe I should have washed it for him first. I also need to get those ramps back down, huh? Yeah, there we go. Probably should have washed it for him, but you know, I don't have a power washer sitting around. I should probably get one. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, there we go. Yeah, I didn't even bang on anything. Alright. I bet he'll end up getting a bucket or something for it too, for wood chips and stuff. We're just gonna kind of bring it over here. Alright, I'm going to might as well put our ramps and extensions and stuff away here real quick. Ramps. You know, maybe we'll leave the extensions right now just so that maybe we can get 3 rows of pallets on there. Let's go hand over the keys and see where he wants me to go for lumber here. Alright, so they are thrilled with the excavator and they think they're getting a fantastic deal too, so this is just working out all the way around. He wants me to pull around to the other side over by the garage doors, or some of the garage doors over there. So let's pull around here. And he did tell me I can just leave the trailer here and they'll get it loaded up. He said that I wouldn't quite believe how much lumber there actually is here. Let's get this open. So all of this is mine. Yeah, this might be more than one trailer load. Gonna move a little bit. We're gonna take some over, I think, to the businesses real quick, and then I will bring the trailer back. I don't want to have to go get the truck for a couple pallets. Yeah, we'll do that. We'll load up at least a few pallets here. He told me his keys for the forklift are in there. So we'll get a couple loaded up and then we will make a couple deliveries so that I don't have to worry about those brand new businesses not having anything to do. Alright, we're just gonna grab that much for right now. I think I can probably put those extensions away so that I'm not driving with them the whole time out. You know, maybe not. These are kind of sitting on them, aren't they? Alright, we'll just go like it is and it'll be a wide load. I need to get some of this stuff dropped off at our 2 brand new businesses, so we'll go there and drop them off. And then I'll have to bring the trailer back, dump it off so that he can get the rest loaded up because he said that was fine too. We're gonna kind of cut in front of this guy that's coming here because he seems to be driving real slow. Alright, so let's get down here. So I bought 2 places. They're a little bit further apart than I would have liked, but that's okay. It's still just, you know, like one delivery will run, hit one up, and then hit the other one up. We bought a shingle factory and a flooring factory. So it's stuff that doesn't take any super advanced woodworking or anything or wood. It's just going to be like a couple of different sized planks like we've got here at both of them, and we should be good then. And is this one of them? I know I'm coming up on one of them here. No, that's not it. Alright, give me 1 second. I need to check our map here, make sure I don't pass it up. Alright, that explains it. I need to make a turn. And then I'm kind of cutting in this way, I think. I think it's over on that main road, though. Nope, here it is. It's right here. Alright, so I should be able to just pull in and then have some of the guys come out to load this stuff, or unload some of this stuff, I should say. So, give me a few minutes here. Let me go talk to some of these guys that I guess I'm their boss now. Alright, so they got all of our longer planks unloaded. I mean, I do need some for the other factory too, but it's okay. They said they'll go through what I brought fairly quickly, so I don't want to run them out of anything, and I know the other guys can do the flooring tiles with just these shorter ones, so it's fine. We'll do it that way for right now, and then as soon as I can get our full trailer load, we'll definitely be set. Let this guy... Okay. Why are you guys creating a traffic jam? Have you never seen a truck before? That I'm now driving all over the curb. Alright, we're good. This other place, I want to say I need to take a left. I haven't really spent too much time driving around here yet, really know exactly where everything is. I think it's right up here, isn't it? This is it. Yeah, that's it. Alright, I believe I need to... Ooh, this is gonna be tough, isn't it? Can I pull around behind? Yes, I can once these people move. Kind of. Oh, I hope I own some of this grass. Way to introduce myself to the neighbors, huh? Alright, there we go. Now let me get some of the guys here to get all this unloaded, and we will be all set. Alright, I have everything from them now. Oh, you know, I should probably take those extensions down before we go, huh? Alright, give me just 1 or 2 minutes here. Let me get these extensions put away. Alright, those are closed up and we are good to roll. So I can go drop the trailer back off at the lumber mill so that they can get it loaded up at their leisure, kind of, sort of, because at least now I've got all of my new employees working. And then as soon as they've got that stuff loaded up, I'm good to get moving on the rest. Now I'm just going to have to get a good bit of equipment ordered. so that we can get going on everything else that we need to do and get all of our logging going again, because right now all I've got is a chainsaw. I've got the harvester head, but I don't have an excavator to run it anymore. I guess I can take the yarder back. I don't know. I'm not leaving my truck here. I'm taking my truck home because I don't feel like walking. It's not that far, but if there's no reason to, why would I? Alright, let's get all that unhooked. Alright, and now we are good to go. Nobody coming, nobody's coming. Alright. So, we need a new excavator or harvester. We need a cable yarder. And probably a front loader. Man, I just kind of whipped around those corners. That probably wasn't the safest thing, but oh well. And then we'll be good to go. I don't think my 300 grand that I have can afford all that. So I think we're still going to end up leasing some equipment here. Oh, you know what? I suppose I don't really need to hook up to this yet. Well, let's shut it down and leave it right there. Yeah. So I guess this episode was mostly about wheeling and dealing. I think I'll get this packed up, head down to Bob, and see what he can do about my new gear. Alright, well, I just got off the phone with Bob after dropping everything off. I told him what I was looking for. He said he'd take a little bit of time and call me back. I mean, it looks like he's going to be able to get me at least most of what I want. I probably am going to do mainly leasing at first here, because one of the other things I talked to him about the bank that they were all on board with is I really, really want to put up a cabin or something over here finally, so that I can get out of our little trailer here and, you know, have a decent bed and kitchen and everything else. And they thought that I was crazy that I still haven't done that yet. Excuse me, it's been a long couple days here. So, thank you very much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed. I'm sorry that we didn't have any more logging or farming or anything else on today's episode, but we were kind of wheeling and dealing this whole time. So, until next time, have a fantastic day and happy gaming. If you have not subscribed, please subscribe. You'll probably enjoy some of my other stuff. There's actually a lot more to do or see in some of the other videos here. But in the next video, we will be picking up all of our equipment and putting it to work. So thank you very much, everybody. Have a fantastic day.